Okay, hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Smith. And the other day I had called the dean of physics because I had a hunch, and also an AI said this, agreeing with my hunch, and another martial artist also said that he thought it was true. I had a hunch that some women who are perfectly fit in, say, the 135-pound range might actually be able to punch harder than men, even men in the 155 to 185-pound range, because of the speed component in the momentum or force equation or whatnot. And so, to further confirm our suspicions that another martial artist agreed with me and the AI on Quora agreed with me that that should be possible, I had left a message on Dr. Gerard Blanchard's voicemail at Southeastern Louisiana University because he's the dean of physics there and also a former Ishinru karate classmate of mine and also my former physics instructor. And so I asked him if he could concur whether or not he thought it was possible for a 135-pound woman to punch harder than even a fit 185-pound or 155-pound man. And he said that yes, based on his understanding of the parameters and depending on exactly what type of punch or kick is thrown and whatnot, that yes, under the right circumstances, a 135-pound woman might actually punch harder than a 155 to 185-pound man because the speed component seems to actually matter more under the right circumstances than does the mass component. But he said it does matter about the mass, of course, of the person and their body, whether they torque their entire body into the punch and whether it's done exactly correctly, which, of course, we both know from martial arts when we train together. Um, he was, when I knew him, I forgot to ask him what his new rank is, but when I knew him, he was a black belt candidate in judo and also a black belt candidate in Ishinru karate at the same time, and all the jujitsu that was taught in Ishinru karate. I used to love sparring him because it was the most technical sparring match in the sparring group of Sensei Mark Myers students, was sparring against Gerard, and a lot of times it went to the ground when you spar a judo master. The only reason he didn't get a black belt in judo is that in his style of judo, you're required to go to competition, which he probably didn't have time to do, being a dean of a university, and compete in an actual multi-school competition and defeat an enemy black belt to get your black belt. But he was really fighting at multi-degree black belt skill level, and that was the most technical one-on-one matchup in the dojo, was sparring against him. But anyway, he concurs that a 135-pound woman under the right circumstances could be punching and kicking harder than men significantly bigger than herself. All right. So I think that confirms everything. So thank you, Dr. Blanchard, for your time. And he said he didn't mind answering that question because it was something that he was already interested in anyway. So that was really cool.